Hey everybody, what's going on? We Tech Those Podcasts back at it again. Is that better? Is that better?
Yes, better, way
I
better.
appreciate. Thank you. Yes, I'm David. We have Joel, Amanda, Zach, and the one with the tank top. The one that's obviously with the juice is Rick. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
flex on him. Yeah. All right.
He been
All right.
juicing. It's flex.
Joel's in the kitchen. He cooks a lot. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah, we back in Joel's kitchen for sure.
So let's just get into it really quick, guys. I wanted to show you this video because I spend my time on TikTok, probably more than I should. And a lot of times I like commenting on videos because I like going against the grain. Let's say that. A lot of people on these videos I see, my girlfriend sends me, they all like under one thought process, and not like just get like a kick out of just, but I naturally just disagree with these most people. So I'm going to show you this video that's going around pretty viral. I want to get you guys' take on it, and so let's talk about it then. All right.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
And for the record, don't ever get in an argument with David. You won't win it. He's too stubborn.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
That's
exactly right.
Even if he's completely wrong.
I'm not wrong. That's the problem.
You're screwed. Since the day we started talking, after falling through my bedroom window, within minutes I could tell you were the one for me. Then as time went on and I was falling deeper in love with you, I was and always will be one of the easiest people to please. Only two things are required to keep me happy: keep my belly full and my balls empty. Though you're amazing at half of it, we really need to get you some cooking lessons. Even when my belly isn't full, there is no one I could ever love more in this lifetime, unless I actually get a chance to meet Margot Robbie. Since the beginning, I was always told you I was going to make you the happiest woman in the world and give you everything I could possibly give. Well, today I'm taking a step further and giving you my last name, the last name of champions. No one deserves it more. With you and the girls by my side, I feel like I can conquer anything. Y'all make life worth living, giving every breath of every day a purpose. Life gets even better when the kids fall asleep and you tell me to come to the bedroom. Nothing's better than the sound of gagging and headboard slamming.
Michael.
Everyone keeps telling me that marriage is going to ruin a lot of things, but I feel that's only if you let it. Even if we fight, argue, or don't see eye to eye on something, it'll never affect the way I love you. Marriage is something I take seriously and I only want to do once. After almost 10 years, I still stand by the fact that you're my soulmate and it'll never change. After today, the only thing changing is me having to deal with the ring on my finger. You will forever have my heart, and that's a promise till death do we part. P.S. Since you're so good at making decisions like marrying me, you can choose whether tonight's going to end with being a toaster strudel or a Twinkie.
Alrighty.
Man, there was at least 5 times in there that I was like, hold on, pause. Like, we're taking a time out.
Whoa!
Bruh, I don't know how many times I was like, I'm over here talking to Sarah, but
Yeah.
she's like, what? I'm like,
Oh my god. Hey.
Wow.
Mm.
And just so we're clear, that the one that said to his name, Michael, that's his mother. His mother.
yeah.
I figured either his mother or her mother.
Right. And she
But-
went on to say like,
Where was her daddy at?
Oh, he was probably getting a gun
Oh, I don't
from the
know.
car, man.
Right?
Damn.
okay, so was his vows out of line?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and say it was a little out of line, but at the same time, no, not really.
You talk to me. You talk to me. Tell us your opinion on this one.
I'll say this. The only reason why I say maybe not so much is because if you see the like the bride, if you see her reactions as he's saying these vows,
Right, like she doesn't
She knows-
hate it. Yeah.
yeah, she knows that that's him,
Right.
and clearly, I'm pretty sure everyone there knows that that's just what's his name, Michael. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's just Michael, you know. And he's making light and joking, probably in the manner that he always does. Whether it's going a little overboard and supposed to be very emotional, sentimental moment. But that's probably just who he is, and it seems like everyone there in that circle just knows him as that. And she clearly, as you can see through her reactions, knows that that's just who he is, and that's probably who she fell in love with, is that person.
Michael's a
Yeah.
dog through and through. If that's the way Michael just is, he a dog.
I mean, maybe she loved the dog in him.
Man.
Clearly.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, don't get me wrong, my vows would never be like that. Ever.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say,
that's just
the
because
kids are
that's
all on
not
the podcast.
me. But that's because that's
Right.
not me.
Yeah.
Right.
my girlfriend wouldn't allow that, unfortunately.
I feel like a
It's
lot
sad,
of
man.
women would not allow that, but I
No.
kind of
You're
agree.
absolutely right.
I kind of agree
A lot
with
of-
Rick. I was a split decision, but I was going to start off with what Rick said too. I think everybody knows who that guy is, and they probably were expecting at least one of those jokes, maybe not all of them, but they were probably
Yeah.
expecting
Mhm.
something.
I told my,
Yeah,
I literally told my girl about it. She was like, "I'd have left him at the altar." I'm like,
yeah.
Well, as Zach always says, there's somebody for everybody.
Hey, I guess
Now,
that's
see-
true.
Now, see, it would have probably been different if, like, let's say she wasn't like that. Like, she was very like conservative girl, whatever.
Or if you
And he's
could
busy
tell.
spewing that.
Yeah.
Or yeah, you could tell that. Yeah, then he's out of pocket.
Right.
But you can clearly tell everyone there knew that that's just Michael.
Yeah,
that's a
because
fair point.
nobody was like offended by it really or anything except for
the
mom.
one time mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was it. That was it.
Yeah. I guess, it's just it is hard to wrap my head around it because it is very far from the normal vows that you would ever hear. Like normally it is sentimental. Normally it is emotional. He's over here like toaster, strudel, or Twinkie in front of like probably her whole family. Her damn grandma's probably there, and he's like, "I'm gonna fill you up tonight." I'm like, hey, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking, what's a toaster strudel?
The toaster strudel is? Let me tell
"Hold
you,
on,
girl.
you know
So,
terminology? Hold up."
so, so it's like a Pop-Tart.
I
Right,
know
but the
that.
Okay, but now picture it though. Now picture
Picture that
Obviously, you
on a
know.
female's
Okay.
body.
But the frosting is separate, right? And you spread that all over the Pop-Tart.
Oh, so if
Uh-huh.
she's filled or if it's on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking
I know that.
I was thinking positions or something. I'm like, what kind of position is that?
Dang. Oh man.
So, I mean, Zach, would you first? Let me say, I definitely agree that wasn't that bad, but that's realizing that not everybody thinks and operates the way I do, the way my family does.
Mhm.
But what you said, Zach? I don't think that's I don't think that's crazy. And, like that's acceptable too. It is weird. It is unusual to hear that, and most people, it's not acceptable, and that's fine too. These people in these comments, though, it's as if he was like the worst person in the world. These people,
Right.
still a red flag. Whole thing is disgusting, and this is just an account supporting the encouraging the comment. This is disgusting. Shame on all of you, horrible people.
Ooh.
Horrible
That's
people.
just, to me, that's just people that are a little too close-minded. They're not thinking like the whole picture, thinking of like the crowd, because I'm pretty sure, unless this Michael really is a douche, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't just say those vows if the crowd didn't already know him to be like that. And, his bride.
All right.
No, yeah. You're
Go
not
ahead.
wrong. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Rick, you're not wrong. He definitely at least has to understand and know his audience. Or like, I don't think his vows would have even lasted that long. Somebody would have been like, "Oh,
No.
no, objection. This ain't happening. Not my daughter."
Yeah, because
Hell no.
even throughout the whole video, when they do like move the camera to the bride,
Uh-huh.
never once did she look like Michael, stop.
Right.
Yeah.
She was laughing and enjoying it the whole time. So you can tell that that's just the kind of relationship that they have.
Right.
And even the crowd, their reactions, you can just tell. Like again, as I've said before, that's just Michael. What
Yeah.
else would we expect?
You know
Yeah.
what I was
Right.
imagining though? He mentioned the girls, so I'm assuming that's daughters, right?
Yeah.
How
I thought about that
horrified
too.
are the daughters?
Yeah.
They probably are just accepting
Yeah.
it. They probably won't notice anything until way later. They'll be like, "Dad, you said what?"
Yeah.
Because aren't they
Like,
No,
little?
they were probably over there like, "Oh my gosh, stop it."
oh man.
Well, if they're little, it's worse. Why would you talk like that around your little kids?
They probably don't even know what's. There's probably
My
9 times out of 10 going over their head. We watched Looney Tunes before. There's so many jokes on there that went over our heads that we didn't know.
Yeah,
facts.
that's
I don't
that's one
know.
of those where
I
it's
don't
like,
know
I'll
about
show you the wedding tape at 18.
I don't know about
Yeah.
them saying slamming the headboard and all that stuff, gagging and
Kids don't know what that means. Kids don't
True.
know what
Like,
that
what is
means.
slamming a head buller?
Yeah.
They get older. Oh, Dad.
Nah, I disagree because kids these days are more advanced. They watch a lot of YouTube and
It de-
TikTok
de-
and whatever,
it
so
depends.
they're more advanced.
It depends if they have cell phones. Growing up is what it
True.
is.
Yeah.
I feel
Hey
like
man, nowadays
they
kids have cell
probably
phones at
do.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing is, again, I think Rick pointed it out. It's fun, interesting you pointed it out, Rick, that she looked like she was enjoying it, right?
Yeah.
I've seen multiple videos responding to this saying that she was, people laugh like this when they're uncomfortable, that he was abusive. This was abuse,
Hmm.
which I think is utterly absurd. The fact that, because there's one thing to, now, let's just, again, playing devil's advocate, right? We can't say for 100% that she absolutely enjoyed this, right? Let's just say that.
Okay.
Yeah, none of
Correct.
us know her,
Nope.
never spoke to her, right? Right. At the same time, the fact that these people go straight to negativity is just mind blowing to me. You don't know if she actually is upset by this at all, unless she posts something later. Oh my God, I'm so mortified. I gotta leave this guy. Something like that. Then all right, fine. But to look at that and you know what I accustom it to? Jealousy.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I was kind
Jealousy.
of thinking along the same lines. Like,
Right. I've never seen somebody complain about another person's life more than the person who wanted to be in that life.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like if she wasn't liking it, there would have been a sign. She would have tried to stop him from going on or something. She wouldn't have just
Right.
sat there awkwardly laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, this is something that, again, you guys, if you guys have met, for those who have met my family, this would be right on par with everything we do, basically. And I know we're not conventional, so
Mhm.
I understand it's not for everybody. But to see these people be so shell shocked at not having the run of the mill, kind of mundane like vows and it not being okay is just ridiculous. Like, I think it's unfortunate where we are in our society, where we are in the culture. You can't be shocking, or unless you're deemed as some kind of offensive or some kind of
Mhm.
doing something wrong. Like normally that's not, you wouldn't do that to a stranger. You wouldn't talk like that to somebody you don't already have that relationship with. So it behooves me that they would always that these people in the comments, like, I've been all over his comments, comments and other videos, they really are like psychoanalyzing this woman as if she is just in an abusive relationship and he just took this is one more opportunity to publicly humiliate her, and embarrass her just for his sole like benefit, which I mean it was for his benefit. I'm sure he enjoyed that, but at her demise though. Do you
Right.
guys picking up any of that, or like
I
I
just
what do you
say,
think about
like,
that?
in general, people are super quick to judge when it's
Yeah.
anything outside of your own norm. So, like, these
Mhm.
people that leave these comments, it's because they would be super uncomfortable in that situation. And they would never
Mhm.
want their vows to be like that. So
Right.
they immediately go to, like, man, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, you can't disrespect your girl like that or whatever. Because for
Right.
them, that's what it would be. So they're quick to
Right.
judge.
Right. And I'm gonna go one step further. You guys, you're going to have to agree with me if you don't want to. I'm gonna go one step further. I hear a lot, and this is not me disagreeing or anything, but I hear a lot that men and women are equal. We should be treated as equal, which I agree with. I think we should be treated as equal. but that has to come in all facets of life. I can't put words in this lady's mouth. If she don't like it, then she got to say she don't like it. That's just it is what it is. Like, you can't go any step further than that. I can't protect you from something I don't know. You haven't told me that you need protection from. And so to put words in her mouth and say, because I've had somebody comment, I was just like, this. It was a woman, by the way, but I was like, this sounds like misogyny. Like, she can't possibly have a thought other than what you think she should feel about this. Because what reason? Like, you know, she can't have an independent thought. I thought that what we was fighting for. Like, I support women doing whatever. Now, we have consequences to your actions sometimes, so you know you got to understand that. But you do what you want with your life, type of thing. If this is what my relationship she wants, if she's okay with this, then that should be fine. I don't think, you know, and most of the shaming of women comes from other women.
Yeah,
I'll say
that
that.
is true.
That's
That
a
is
fact.
very true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'll be labeled. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the manosphere guys and stuff like that. These Red Pill podcast, they talk about women a lot, but like most of the pressure we feel, or women feel, is honestly, I be investigating. I'm like, man, I'm trying to figure out where's this coming from. Who'd you hear this? Oh, these women. Oh, excuse me, these women are shutting you down, stopping you from living your best life, basically. Oh, that's crazy. I thought it was a patriarchy, but
Yeah.
that's a whole other conversation for another day. But yeah. So I mean, I guess we could agree that none of our vows would be like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but you know, it's probably not gonna happen. It's probably. Not gonna
I think it's just one of those where you kind of have to know the chemistry and like what the other person can tolerate and not tolerate.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
You know who's truly at fault in all this
Cool.
is the camera person that
Yep.
uploaded this.
I was
He
already
did.
thinking that.
He actually was the one that uploaded it, but it's like
Wait, the
he was
dude?
like-
The
yeah, the photographer for the
the
wedding.
photographer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, photographer. I'm sure he got their okay to do it, and he kind of agrees with what we're generally saying here. Like, I mean, this is their life, and this is what they want. He probably wouldn't do it either, but he just thought it was funny. And I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's not. It shouldn't be taken as anything more than that. I mean, he also said that he loves her until death do us part. You know, he hit the the general notes. You and the girls type of thing. You know what I'm saying? He just added his own flair to it. That's all I kind of see. Like, unless she was crying or something like that, like these people putting these words in her mouth and saying that she's obviously, being abused, or, this is a red flag. You should leave him at the altar, like somebody said. I won't say their name. I think it's absurd.
Well, I will say I agree with what you said, but if she truly was in an abusive situation, she wouldn't tell anybody. Probably she'd be scared to.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. So I guess what I'm doing is urging women to not be scared and speak to someone that they trust. Basically, if that's the case. If she actually was going through these things, it will not be fixed by us trying to assert that it's happening. That won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
It won't happen. We don't know. We can't go through every single woman's life and then, you're being abused. Kind of tell her what's going on in her life. I think that's what the antithesis of the feminist movement was. Like, I listened to them. I listened to the original feminists. They talked about they wanted to be free. They don't want to go on dates with a chaperone.
That's what we do on the podcast. We deduct what he was trying to do. The thing is, that's his personality. The girl wasn't upset about nothing that he was saying. She was kind of agreeing with what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little history. They had been together for 10 years.
Right.
So this wasn't like she just heard, like they met last week, decided to get a shotgun wedding. Like, he's been with her 10 years. I'm pretty sure she knows this how he is.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she's accepted it.
Yeah.
That's the main key. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes out here. What?
I was about to say that. I was like, 9 times out of 10, most of the time, whenever like people do vows for their weddings, most of the stuff they want something personal. And the thing is, that's his personality. So it's more personal on how he's saying everything,
Yeah.
because that's what they want to feel. They want to feel something.
That's exactly why I opened up like that.
Yeah, but it's true. It's like what he was saying. Okay, yeah, to some people, like y'all are saying, it's offensive. But the thing is, between him and her, that's probably the sweetest thing he could probably tell her, because she knows that's him being genuine of who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Yeah, but now that you said that, I kind of want to hear her vows. Like, did they record her vows?
That's true.
Oh, they did. They did. You want to hear hers?
Yeah.
I do.
Hold on. We got a double feature.
I want to see if she matches his energy.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll post it and open it. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that changes you guys' perspective. Right?
Uh-oh. Did you already watch it?
Yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah, they even said, now I need to know what hers was.
Yeah, the guy responded with her vow. There you go.
My knight in shining armor, my best friend, my biggest pain in the ass. Our adventure started a little shy of 10 years ago, and in that 10 years, we have already accomplished so much together and created a beautiful life. When I met you in school, I started crushing on you, but I didn't dare let it be known because I thought you were too good for me. So I let it go. If they say if you truly love someone or something, let it go. And if it comes back to you, then it was meant to be. Now here you are standing in front of me on our wedding day. I'm more than thankful for every day with you. You have completely stolen my heart, and I honestly never want you to give it back. You are one of the most selfless, funniest, caring people I have ever met, not to mention very accident prone. We've created two of the most beautiful girls in this world together. We bought our first house. We've made it through the rough times and the good times. And since I have you, I know we will always make it through. Thank you for choosing me to create your life with. I know I'm no model, by far not a good cook, unless you want soggy meatloaf. And as we all know, I'm the real sleeping beauty with a temper. But thank you for loving me still, the way you do. You are literally making the fairy tale I always dreamed of come true. Well, maybe a little more funnier than I imagined, but it's still way more than I could ever ask for. I will forever want you rocking beside me when we're old, talking about our day, making jokes, recalling memories. If you could leave out the passing gas, though, I'd greatly appreciate it. I love you so much, Michael John Lentini, and I promise to choose you every day for the rest of my life and beyond that.
Okay, so what y'all think?
Very-
Changed your perspective, anything?
very-
Not at all.
No,
To me, you
that's
could
exactly
tell
what it
she
is.
truly, yeah, you could tell she truly loves the dude. And as she's mentioned in there numerous times, he's hilarious. She's funny, and that's what she
Yeah.
loves about him.
Absolutely.
Right.
She just took like a different approach to her vows. Like she went more sentimental, but that didn't
Yeah.
mean that like his vows were disrespectful to her. Like you can
Right.
tell. Yeah.
Right.
Also, food's ready.
These people.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Wait,
Over here. You coming?
Only took 2 weeks. It's fine.
You're not wrong.
so yeah, I don't know how anybody can look at his. At first, I mean, you look at his vows maybe, and then like at first, people just saw a clip of it, didn't see the whole thing. I mean, he obviously was a little bit, wasn't completely being an asshole to his entire
Mhm.
vows, but to see both of those, or to see his whole thing, and think that that this was just something wrong, some kind of abusive, control of man, or basically like that, and then see hers and think that she's just. What's the Stockholm syndrome or something like that? I don't understand. I don't get it. These people have a different life. There's people out there, which is crazy, that aren't monogamous. You know what I'm saying? Like we maybe none of us would do that, but that don't make what they're doing. Like that's a red flag. You shouldn't do that. Like if that works for you, then that works for you. I ain't never heard somebody say like something in their life. Oh, hey, knock it out, bro. Like. Yeah, that's for you. And hey, man, be happy. Like that's what I tell people every day. I'm gonna be happy, basically. So if my life is different than yours, that's fine. I mean, if we can function together, cool. If we can't, that's cool too. Like it's all good. Like these people are living life. You know what I'm saying? There's worse people out there. Let's say that there's definitely worse people out there.
Yeah.
To
Mhm.
be worried about these people who are getting married. They've been together for 10 years. Their children have the same mother and father. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Like, James Franco said it best. They hate us because they hate us.
Yeah.
That's why no one wants to work with him anymore.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's some other stuff right here.
Yeah, I know.
But enough about James Franco. That's what we all got for this episode. Guys, if you're listening to this, you're wondering or you disagree with us, you agree with us, let us know in the comment section. For the episode of We Tech Those podcast, this is David saying signing off.
all right.
Later.
Peace.
Later.